Hi there, I'm Char, your certified online tarot reader. Welcome back to my channel. This is a birthday gift for a lovely subscriber who has a birthday on Saturday. So if your birthday is on Saturday, this is for you also. This is a Saturday birthday reading. So today I'm going to be doing a sample of a 5-card spread, which is messages from our spirit helpers. And this is a sample of video readings that I do have for sale on my channel. And the information to make those arrangements is down in the description below. So today I am going to be using the Steampunk Tarot deck as my main deck. And I do have a couple of Oracle decks that were screaming to me as I was getting ready for this reading for you. So while we don't necessarily have a specific question in mind, because it is an important birthday this Saturday, 1/22/22, what do you know, what do you know? It's just really an honor and a pleasure to be able to give you this reading. So happy birthday. I hope your day is amazing. And let's get started. So first off, I'm going to call on the spirits, the guides of the universe, to come into this space today. Call upon our Archangel Michael to join us and wrap us in love and light. Creating a safe space for this energy, a place for us to receive messages from the universe, for the good, for the highest good. Thank you, universe, for serving me as I serve others. And thank you for allowing me to serve you. I call upon our spirit guide of this deck. Hello, David. Shall we play? We're going to do a 5-card reading. This is a reading that I have learned, and it was created by Denise Lynn. And this is, it's a cross-shaped spread that will leave you feeling cherished and loved. It brings through the messages that your team of spirit helpers most wants you to know. You can pose a specific question or approach this generally, trusting that whatever comes through is really what you need to receive. So card 1 is a message from our master guide. Card 2 is a message from the angels. Card 3 is a message from Mother Earth. Card 4 is a message from our ancestors. Card 5 is future outcome, a future potential outcome. Because anything that we want to do, we create, we can make happen. And we always have choices in our future. We can send good energies. We can have that influence that way. All right. So I'm really excited to be able to do this reading for you, and thank you so much. So one of the interesting synchronicities that came up today is I was charging my water crystal oracle cards in the sunshine today. I'm getting ready to do a prosperity spell, and power prosperity came into play here in the Emoto deck. And this is a very powerful opportunity for prosperity. I just find that the sun was shining on the cards. They were very warm when I picked them up, and that was when I was getting ready to do this for you. And so I have that right here too underneath my tea today. And so if you want to take on a piece of paper and write the word prosperity, and then put your glass of water on top of it, a glass of water. And just think of it for a couple of minutes and put the intention and the energy of prosperity into that water. In the morning sun, when you're having your coffee and you're just waking up and you've got that beautiful, fresh energy, like just take a moment to do this. And it has been very much proven that water is a very good conductor of energy. And the prosperity card came up in general today in the surroundings here. So I thought I would share that with you and recommend that you do that and really think about prosperity and how it feels and what it looks like for you, and just hold the water for a few moments. And then after that moment, drink the water down and thank the nutrients, the hydration, the beautiful droplets of water for everything that it is and the life force that it has behind it. And just be in so much gratitude while you're drinking that water and taking it in. And by taking that in with your body and taking it in with your energy, you're putting that intention and fusing it into your cells. So like right down to the core, and you're giving your body that image, those feelings right through all that water that you're drinking through prosperity. And so when that card came up, I kind of giggled because of what was spoken about in the email. Okay. So here we are. We are getting some information, messages for our highest good. It's coming through. And of course, if anything comes in where I feel like, or I'm being urged, I think is the way to put this today about anything else, I will definitely look into it more. So to share a little bit of insight with you, I have met the spirit guide of this deck that we are using today. We are very close. This deck is very, very in tune with the messages that I receive. All right, are we ready? We've got message from our master guide. We have messages from the angels. We have our message from Mother Earth. We have our message from the ancestors. We have our message for potential future outcome. So I also do want to say that I've brought out the Starseed Oracle deck because I picked this up downstairs. And the song, Shine On You Crazy Diamond, every time I'm touching this and I'm getting ready for this reading, it comes into play. So I think there's a universal message in here that we will have a look at afterwards. I have a Gateway Oracle card here, and I do have the Keepers of the Light card that we were using in our readings. So let's have a look and see where we are. In card 1 position, message from the Master Guide. We have the Hierophant in the reverse position. Oh, my friend, things are changing. And so it's going to take new foundations. We're not looking at going forward into something that's patterned and regulated. Going forward, like right now, with the Hierophant in reverse, there's a coming into one's own, where before the traditional things, with whether it be religion or rules or the way that things worked, they worked well, but things are different now, and it's going to start feeling like coming into it. That ownership of it, ownership is really coming in. And I can tell you right now that this is the year of finding faith. There have been a lot of readings that have come in where people are very encouraged to trust their instincts, talk to their higher guides, talk to their spirits. And it's really surprising the positive synchronicities and responses that we're getting when we surrender to the messages that we're receiving from the universe. It may not be in the traditional ways either. Okay? And this is like, the Hierophant represents like that guardianship position in orderly in religion, but it's flipping around right now. And 5s, where we've had challenges, we can also have successes. So coming in with this Hierophant, it's like things are way different now. And so taking the basis of experience and going forward with that, it's okay to not have the answers because it's a learning and growing experience right now. Card 2 is our messages from the angels position. We're looking at the Moon card. We have 2 major arcanas that have come in right away too. And so that's looking at like changes within. And so when these changes occur, it's good to be aware of them. Because sometimes it's just like, man, I've been feeling a little crazy in my own head, but because of these changes, it's shifting and I'm learning and I'm having to let go and I'm having to learn at the same time and find that balance in between. We have the moon card here. And when the moon comes into our space, these are messages from the angels. It's okay to come into cycles. It's okay to have all the aspects of the cycle. And you know, something that I've learned through time is that we have these gears. And in each of our lives, there's these little gears, like a clock, right? If you've ever seen the workings of a clock, we've got the big gears and they go a little slower. We've got the small gears and they go a little bigger. Then the little tiny gears are given her. But it represents like different aspects, cycles and spirals in our lives. And these spirals are things that we learn and evolve. And these cycles are things that we repeat until we learn and evolve. And so this moon card here, this number 10, 15, 18, 8 and 1 is 9. So this is number 18. With this moon card, what we're looking at is looking at the cycles and seeing where evolution can happen, and allowing it to happen. It's okay for the evolution to happen. All right. Card number 3, our message from Mother Earth. I like how the angels are up here and the earth is down below. And yes, I have my reference sheet because yes, I am still perfecting these. So down here is our messages from Mother Earth. We've got the Chariot. So this is our 3rd major arcana. We've got this row coming in here. And our message from Mother Earth is staying grounded through movement. Finding those grounding moments. And you know what? Coming on to a big change, coming into some big movements, and having that Chariot card come in, just allowing that flow. And I really want to say, with this Hierophant in reverse too, having these 3 in alignment, don't be gripped on the outcome. Don't be worried with the control of the outcome, because the universe could have something better for you in store. All right, so release the grip of needing to know the outcome. We can just work on that next step, work on that next step, work on that next step, and before you know it, leaps and bounds, leaps and bounds. And it's okay. This movement is coming in, and it's like, it's okay. It's okay to have this movement. Staying very grounded in it and understanding the cycles, especially like with cycles of the moon, right? We are coming into different moon cycles in our lives as well. Just as being that woman species coming into a different moon cycle that could be occurring as well. So having that moon, and of course it has nothing to do with the Hierophant. Sorry, dudes. And coming into that movement. So it could be an alignment of moon time as well. Seeing this all together. All right, so as card 4 position, we've got message from the ancestors here. We have the High Priestess. Okay, this is card 4 of the major. We've got 4 major arcanas here. This is where we should have a minor. We need an action card in here. I bet that's going to be an action card. But no, we've got the High Priestess here. Our message from the ancestors is, we've got your back. The universe has your back. This is the number 2. This is coming together in partnerships, like partnership with yourself, partnership with universe, partnership with your faith, with your deep down in the core of you faith. Yeah, the moon's just coming right. The moon's coming into my brain really hard with the High Priestess here, which is like great big shifts going on, and that's okay. Allowing these cycles, give yourself permission, right, to allow the cycles to happen as they need to allow that flow to happen as it needs to. Again, remember when I was talking about all those little gears? I got to show you this card up close. All those gears, the different sizes, they're working at different speeds. They're doing different jobs. All right, we've got the beautiful crystal ball in here, and she's got cards laid out. But really pay attention to all those little gears that are in this card, right? Yeah, we've got the cards. They're laid down, face down as well. They're not showing any specific card, which is, and they've got wheels in the middle, which is an indicator of, you know, like there's so many possibilities that are coming forward to you. That it's just so abundant right now for you, coming, right? It's the movement, that movement is coming. I don't know why I'm doing that. All right, in this position, we've got our potential future outcome. No, it's not a minor. We've got another major arcana. I can say it's very, very rare to have a whole reading full of majors. I didn't pull them out of the deck. I shuffled them right here. Thank you, spirit guides. We have the Fool in the reverse position. Now, normally I would have something different to say about the Fool in this position. But today I just don't. The message that is coming through loud and clear is you are starting a brand new part in your life, but there is so much experience on that platform that you're starting from. It's not new. It's not new. And that is okay. I don't know how many times I've said that in this reading. But yeah, here we have the Fool card. It's getting a little darker outside. The Fool on his journey. It is quite the young-looking Fool with a little puppy dog of loyalty sitting right there. Ready to go forward, looking forward. But, you know, normally I would say the Fool in reverse position is not a time to start anything new. But we're coming onto a time where our calendar is like, it's your birthday. Hello. And so while this is the Fool card in the first position in the major arcana, well, that is all over this reading right now, which is just like, whoosh, I'm so excited about. It's this so much experience to platform from. And I don't know why I'm saying platform from. But shine on, you crazy diamonds. All of these cards coming in is just such an incredibly powerful feeling for me right now. I do need to shuffle in this. This is the Starseed Oracle deck. I'm getting so many tingles right now shuffling this deck for you, and this energy is just amazing. So many significant things can happen this year. And you have control and experience and zest. Being aware of the cycles in the moon and having that movement with the Chariot. Oh. What is our Starseed message? Jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure, and say yes to change. Like I said, with that, oh, isn't it gorgeous? With that Fool card there, it's coming from times of experience, not something fresh and new. You know, this is like a rezest, a revitalization, like something maybe that you've put off. But this energy is like, get in there. Whew. I do have the In-Between Tarot here, and this has been an amazing deck for me about transitions. And so having all these major arcana cards come in, I'm going to ask the guides of this deck for an insight into this transition. They're all majors. Is there anything that we need to know, a heads up about anything with this spread here, please? And so the Six of Cups to the Seven of Cups. Oh, that's so beautiful. So it's a moving transition, coming in, coming from nativity and innocence, choices and delusion, And it's choice of another path. So really, again, it's coming from experience. Jump in. Say yes to change. I have to show this to you. When this card shows up, it'll show a lapse of concentration where the person can still retract the decision they are about to make before they are in too deep. Too many tempting options around us, and we can often feel overwhelmed by this in this in-between stage. Which also comes into play with the Moon card right here. So as the action card here, the 6 to 7 of Cups too, just having the ability to go with the flow. There's magic that happens in the 6 of Cups. In the traditional deck, we're looking at, oh, there they are. In the traditional deck, we're looking at 2 people down by a river, and we've got earth and blooming flowers in the cups. The 7 is about finding something of like fantasy and finding the passion of that, but not getting too lost in it. So jump in, Andromedan energy, and say yes to change. What a beautiful card that is. There's an affirmation that goes with it. Was what I'm looking for. Here we go. Let's hear it. How can you be more adventurous? How are you being called to jump right on in and leap? Again, we've got the movement card here. We've got this cycle card here. I'm wondering if you're checking things off a bucket list. So I've got some gateway energy here. These cards are by Denise Lynn, the creator of this spread. And so if there's a gateway that we need to see in our earthly path, a place where we can have some insight in this reading of all major arcanas. Dwelling in truth, I stand in the light of truth. And that comes to finding your own truth again. What gets you going with that High Priestess card, that cycle that we're in right now? Where are you building things for yourself? Finding that movement coming in. And again, it's not about starting anything new. It's about standing in your own truth, which is still new. This is dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. All right, so jumping in, saying yes to change, being true to yourself. The soul loves the truth. Be honest with yourself and listen to your inner guidance. Follow it by speaking your truth. To thine own self be true. To thine own self be true. I don't know why I frogged up there. I just felt like something was right there. To thine own self be true. You radiate the energy of truth to others so that they can find their truth. The universe wants you to know there is a place inside of you that always knows the truth. Take time to be still to discover that genuine place of knowing within. Often the hardest thing about living your truth is discovering what it is. So it's important to slow down, be quiet, and listen to the whispers of your soul. If there's an area of your life in which you're not being authentic or where you're not living in integrity, this is a time to make some changes. And being authentic too is like personal authenticity. Are you following your heart, right? Is there an area in my life where I'm not living in integrity? What do I need to do to be in accordance with my deepest truth? Is there anyone who isn't being truthful with me? And do I need to take action regarding this situation? So that's what the book has to say about this card. And I was drawn to pull it. Everything that I'm showing you today, it was like, because I touched it and they're like, oh, we'll just do this one too. And now I have the Keepers of the Light. Our guides here are amazing. Absolutely fantastic. And if you guys watching this have a question that you want answered, leave your comments down below and I'll pick the best one and do a video next week. That sounds fun. Ooh. All right, for now, we're calling on the Keepers of the Light, our Ascended Masters, someone to take with us. We have Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Oh, like, you can't even make this up. Well, you could, but I just did this all in front of you, so. Lady Portia. Okay, I'm going to read from the book here because these have been absolutely amazing. Thank you, guides. All right, so do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. We've got jump in, and these two match the colors so beautifully. Lady Portia. She's a powerful goddess. She's a figure of justice and peace. She brings order and opportunity to every experience. Right now, a call for justice is being brought into your space. Even if this means you will lose out, there really is no loss in the highest state of truth. Act from the heart. See the other person's point of view and surrender your pride so you are coming from a loving space. If you've made choices that weren't for the highest good, admit it. Through this honesty, you are releasing any karmatic bonds or anchors of fear from your energy. Take the time to learn from this situation, and if you are involved in any legal issues, know that Lady Portia and the angels of justice are gathering around to honor everyone involved. Here, I'll say that last one again for you. Okay? If you are involved in any legal issues, know that Lady Portia and the angels of justice are gathered round to honor everyone involved. Oh, and my nose is doing its psychic thing there. All right. So that is it for this reading today. Thank you, all our spirit guides, our universal energy. Oh, what a beautiful reading this is. And it is very rare to have all major arcana cards. So it does really indicate that we are looking at like a big shift. And you know what? It's going to be really exciting to see. Really exciting to see the outcome of. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for you. And I want to say also with this, there's a lot of purple glowing light here. So if you're feeling the need, like after there's been a release, if you're feeling the need, think about purple, like amethyst, purple light, cosmic light coming to you and filling you with golden love, golden light too, golden love, beautiful pink and purple light, and just allowing that color vibration to come into your auric space. All right, and then like there's so much going on here universally that opening up and allowing all this beautiful purple light will allow some of this to happen also on the universal level of things. So you'll pay attention to dreams, pay attention to synchronicities. If you're talking about something and then all of a sudden you're out on a walk and you see it happen, you know, maybe start taking notes of things or just thank you, universe, right there. And trust your instincts. If you're hearing like feeling called to go somewhere, if you're hearing these messages or whatever it may be, have a moment and just like, okay, is this something that I need to dismiss right away? Or is this something that I can consider? Either way, thank you, universe, you know? And so pay attention to signs from the universe, in synchronicities, in cycle awareness, in discovering new things, in new routines that work for you specifically, and not worrying about what other people think about it. All right, stand in the light of truth. It could be beautiful, encompassing amethyst purple light if you want it to be. All right, I thank you so very much for allowing me to read for you. You guys, it is an honor and a pleasure to be allowed to read and to share this energetic space with you. I thank you so very much. Oof, what an exciting reading. I hope your birthday is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And you know, there's so many universal opportunities ahead for you. I hope that you get to experience new things. Like, say yes to some wicked opportunities. Even if they may be like not exactly what your typical opportunity looks like, you know, sometimes that's when the most fun happens. Saying yes to opportunities. All right. Thank you, cards. Thank you, spirits of the decks. Thank you for all your divine messages in love and light for our highest truth. Oh my goodness. It's an honor and a pleasure to work with you as well. And remember to put that word of prosperity underneath your cup of water. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. And welcome that into your being, that the thought, ooh, right there. Prosperity. I welcome prosperity into my life. I am so grateful. Thank you, universe. All right, that easy. Easy for me, easy for you. And that is it for me for today. So yes, if you would like a general reading or a question answered for next week, let me know down below and I'll pick like the most upvoted or liked question, or I'll see if Spirit calls me to pick one, okay? Much love, you guys. Mwah. Check out everything in the description below if you want any more information about booking your private reading, about memberships, or about other things that we do on the channel. That'll all be down in the description below for you. All right, brightest blessings in light and love, and I will see you next time.